Okay, so let's try to finish this bicycle today. It's going to be simple. I have here ivory black, titanium white, cerulean blue, and Payne's gray. So I'm going to mix ivory black with titanium white to get a nice gray color. A light gray. Let's go for a light one. Just trying to get a simple color that looks like chrome, more like a silver for the handles. So I'm using a round brush. I'm gonna wipe my brush. Okay. And here we go. And come here. Really very simple. We're not going for any realistic kind of drawing right now or painting. Okay, so I'll put just a slightly darker gray here. I'm going to darken this part a bit just to make it look like it's folding, or it's a turn. It has a there's a turn in here. Okay, more like that, and over here too. Let's put some here. So now I'm gonna go back in my brush, pick up some more white in my gray, because this is drawing darker than it should be. And I'm gonna highlight this again a bit more and a little bit more here. Touch here, touch there. That's it. Nothing much, nothing more than that. Now, I'm gonna go in and darken my gray. A little bit more. More black. That's good. That's good. All right. Right. Okay. Now, let's take a bit of white on my brush. Just give it a touch of white in here to make it look like it's metal, but it's not that dark. All right, good. That's good. Okay, now wheels. Again, slightly darker gray. And I have a layer now that has gray on it, but I'm just going to darken some of this gray, make it a gray but darker gray. And I'm just going to go in and just put some gray in here and in here. That is good. It's good to have some gray, dark gray over where the blue is. It shows the blue more and it looks much more interesting. It looks like tires, rubber. And it just gives the blue pops in here. Good. Medium gray. Go back in. I'll highlight. Oh, too much. Soften my gray in here, because you know with acrylic you constantly have to adjust. Once it's dry, it dries darker, and then you have to adjust. Yeah, the wheels shouldn't look too heavy, too dark. It's really not. It's just a suggestion of a wheel. So if it can be done with a bit of a highlight, it will look better. Boy, this is hard. I'm going to go over this blue because I can't avoid it. So something like that, where it's like kind of not 100% defined. Okay, same. I'm going to go back. I'm going to do the same for this one here. And thank God we have just a tiny bit of this showing. Again, darker, and over here, let's go with dark. I'm dipping my brush in water from time to time because it's getting really dry. And when it's dry, I can't have make a straight line and a clean straight line, because if my color is dry, it's gonna break up. So I'm not gonna have a straight line. Very hard to manipulate or use a brush that has dry paint on it. Right. Okay, this is good. Now I've already used black for the seat right here, right there, and just highlighted the top a bit. So I'm going to do the same. Go back with gray, highlight the top to show the top of the seat where you sit. Now I'm going to take, clean my brush, and I am going to use the same black for the handles. So I'm going to put a black handle right here and a black handle right here. All right, just a bit of detail in here in black. Good. All right, now let's go back to cerulean blue and white. We're going to take cerulean blue, white, and just kind of go over the bicycle in general. Again, we don't want too many details in here. I'm just going to highlight certain areas. No need to go over this bicycle detail too many times. Just enough to give me a nice shape. Especially where it could be highlighted. You're going to see more light over here. You're going to see a bit of light there, right here. So all of these are awesome. I'm starting to get a good shape of a bicycle. Okay, now gray, darker. And we are going to go over this detail right here. Again, clean my brush, or actually dip my brush in water, clean it, put some more black, and try to get a petal in on one side, some detail here. Okay, this is really hard. I'm really not comfortable adding too many details. Just a suggestion. Sometimes details take away from the actual shape. So sometimes it's better just to leave it very, very simple. Okay, now I have black all over, kind of. I'm gonna go with gray and just kind of highlight some areas again to soften this detail. And again, we don't want to make it look too obvious. Now, for the spikes on the wheel, we can do this with black pencil crayon, just to put a couple of suggestion, just like that. Just like that. That's it. Don't even try to connect them. Or we could use black or gray, as long as we can see it. Light gray, dark black, just black, or dark or light gray, just like that. Just very, very simple. Really try not to connect. Once you start connecting, you are going to have to make it look more realistic. This is just a suggestion. I'm going to go with more white. Dip my brush in water to make my color fluid, more like a fluid, so I can use my brush. Okay. Okay, so now what's happening is that this whitish color is showing too much. I think I like the black. I think I like the black more. So let's go back. Remove this. Water. I'm using water. I'm just going to remove this. All right. Not happy with that. Let's keep it black. Black pencil crayon. Best option. Much better. Take white or light gray. Very, very light gray. Okay. There is a little detail usually where there's a metal part, metal part right here. That's too much. I'm going to change my brush. Smaller. Round. More like a gray. Okay, now I'm going to fix my wheel. Okay, a bit more. That's good. Really, this is what this bicycle needs only, nothing much, nothing more than that. Just a suggestion. Might make this a bit more softer, really soften this right here by using gray. And then that's it, done.